going to get the free kick, but they paid the mark, and Farrell sends it long to full forward. Dixon is there. Across the front goes Martin. It fell obligingly for Butters, but he couldn't take possession. Rosie, though, if Butters doesn't get you, Rosie will.
Just hope the family were able to get the call that they could get to the MCG.
They need to live close because it was a very late decision that Lysett wouldn't play. Drew. Butters. Back to Drew. Port go forward again. Dixon on the lead and takes it. Dixon from 50. Looks good off the boots. Beautiful kick from Charlie. And they are flexing early, Port Adelaide. Menzie. Alia's got a run. Got a hand to it. It falls for Durham. He lost them. He gave to Hobbs. His kick partially smothered. Pal Pepper knocked it the way of Houston. Clearing ball. Laverty pushing up marks. Laverty thinks he might have this in him. Narkle had to stand the mark a long time, and Laverty with a long leg for the opening goal for Essendon.
Find a way to get it out, and they've kept it in nicely. Langford kicks a high one to a dangerous spot. Wiedemann did well to get front position. Got Visentini back there, sliding in Ollie Wines. He wanted to get that one out, you would see, as he dragged it under. He has his goal. Right against the flow of play. This is a huge opportunity for Guelphy and the Bombers. Looks pretty gettable, and Guelphy makes no mistake. Big goal for Essendon. Williams has got all of his body language heading out to the Shane Warne stand. He's miscued badly. Hobbs picked it up, bounced off an opponent. Durham gets it to Cole Langford. So powerful presence anytime the footy's been in his area, and that was a smart kick to McEntee. Maybe not. Pretty good option handed off to Kane Farrell. Look how sweetly he times the footy. How easy was that? Can't kick a footy any better.
Not what he hoped for. Farrell intercepts. Finlayson waited. The spoil came from Martin. Finlayson gets it though. Off to Wines. Off to Narkle. Narkle over the top. Drew. Horn Francis. Finds his target in the pocket. Rosie. This will require much of his skill. He just makes it look effortless. What a class act he is. Parrish underneath. A bouncing ball over Elias' head. Did it carry the line?
Review complete. Looking at this angle, we can see the ball was touched before completely crossing the back of the goal line. Decision on the scoreboard.
And that change around the ball. Phillips a free kick. Goes to full forward, over Wright's head. Edged out by Alier, but a touch ball clearly. Williams in trouble. Martin. Snelling needs to capitalise. Has he got the carry? No. McKenzie.
Oh, he's shown a bit of that to Menzie, and Menzie read it beautifully. Squaring kick is on to Guelphy, and perfect start to the second half coming up. Matt Guelphy delivers it for the Bombers.
Snelling. Chipping ball. Caldwell back with a flight. Wants to cut a line. This is bold from Essendon. Snelling's kick to Langford. Their boldness is rewarded.
Couldn't be in better hands here, and he finds the target of Zach Butters. Took a bounce up the 2 steps and a second bounce, and then ran himself into a heap of trouble. But drew the free kick to Butters. Hobbs can't believe it. Can he seize the moment here for Port Adelaide? To the punt road end of the MCG as he snuck it home. He has. Huge goal for Butters.
Butters met heavily by Hobbs. McGrath. Low kick to the edge of 50. Wiedemann leading up. Open forward line. String it to the pocket. Got it. You bet. You bet. Alier is clean, but he's caught. Managed to get a hand pass out wide of Bergman. There is Burgoyne and Shield, the two Medi subs can't get a handle on it. Butters, what a kick to centre-half forward. Finlayson was very confident from the moment he took the mark that he had the journey, even in these conditions. Kicks from 55 metres, backed himself in, and so he should have.
Awkward ball. Ryan Burton couldn't trap it. Charging out at Jake Kelly, fights hard. And in doing so, he's coughed it up with a throw. So another important win here for the Port Adelaide. In recent times, big kick coming up for Ryan Burton. He steered it through, and Port Adelaide are back in front.
A moment to compose. Kick goes through the legs of Wright, and Alia runs into Merritt. Zach rolls him, nails him, holding the ball.
Dixon with a little toe poker again. Beautiful pick up McGrath, then dropped it. Socket forward to Caldwell. Got to stand underneath this one with some courage. Oh, brilliantly done, Farrell. Bodies coming everywhere.
Trying to keep this wonderful run going. Looking for a 12th consecutive win. Williams to full forward. Marshall up. Pal Pepper, there he is to Rosie for his third. He's a marvel. Tonight, Dixon one-handed, as if a dry day. Off to Butters, bouncing away with vigour. Kick too high for the intended target. Horn Francis might work anyway. Burn-Jones got one in the back, finished anyway. They're up by 16.
Out in front of Quentin Narkle. A lot of Bombers numbers there. Redmond good, and then didn't realise the heat was coming from behind. Marshall.
Stand.
Movement around this stoppage. Phillips got the mismatch with Wines. Guelphy charged at it, picked up by Langford. That's a good handball. Back to Caldwell. Can they peg one back? They've got it. Jai Caldwell.
They want to be part of it. Parrish out of the middle. What a take from Caldwell. Hobbs been superb. Feeds it back. Parrish needs to hit a target. Out they come. Langford. Houston caught by Stringer. Across the face of the 50 it goes. It bounces away from Burgoyne. Redmond sends it back in. Marked by Caldwell. Jai Caldwell has the chance to put Essendon in front. The Bombers in 8th spot with teams breathing down their neck. They are not willing to give up their place, the Bombers. What a fight back. Still not clear. Finlayson goes again. Drew tries to get it out. Off the boot of Martin. Marked by Houston. 17 seconds on the clock. He is going to try and take a shot here. He's in no hurry. He wants to own this.
This was always the danger. Peter Wright was the only Essendon player outside defensive 50 amongst a sea of Port Adelaide players.
Dan Houston will kick after the siren to win the game. It's going to take a thumping kick. Everyone out of their seats. The streak to protect. It's a long, long ball. It'll need further investigation. It's another Alia moment at the SCG, perhaps. Soft call is a goal.
Score review.
Port Adelaide think they've done it.
Please check that across the scoreline.
If Dan Houston has kicked a goal, this is the
Looking at this
greatest
angle,
of
we can see the ball has
escapes.
crossed the back of the
The
scoring line
greatest of
before being
escapes.
touched. Decision
And
on the
the most
scoreboard.
magnificent after the siren goal from Dan Houston. Port Adelaide has pulled off a miracle. And they come from all corners of the ground to get around the hero. Could Ken Hinkley have a more dramatic season at the helm of this proud football club?